Okay, so let me guess. You opened your laptop, sat down to study, blinked, and boom. It's 3 hours later. You've memorized 0 words, but now you know how octopus is made. Yeah, I've been there too. Studying in 2025? It's not like it used to be. The world's gotten louder, faster, and more distracting than ever. But don't worry, you're not broken. You're not lazy. You just need a system that actually works in this wild digital jungle. Let's fix it together. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to the first ever episode of Thrive with Tima. I'm Tima, your host, your hype girl, and possibly one of the few people who gets excited over color-coded study calendars and romanticizing my 9 p.m. breakdown with a vanilla candle. If you've ever felt like studying is a joke, you're stuck in a motivation loop, or you've downloaded 20 study apps and used none, hi, you're in the right place. So grab your iced coffee, your laundry you've been ignoring, or your emotional support journal, and let's talk about science-backed study plus AI hacks that actually work. Part 1, systems over motivation. All right, let me say this loud for the people in the back. Your brain in 2025 doesn't need more motivation. It needs systems. Motivation is like your toxic ex. Shows up randomly, hot for 5 minutes, then ghosts you when you need them most. So, what do? We stop chasing vibes and start building a system that works with our brain, not against it. Like dating someone with secure attachment. Revolutionary. I personally used to think I needed to try harder. Trying harder with no system is like trying to run Windows 95 on a MacBook Pro. It's giving error 404. So I became a systems person instead. That means study when my brain isn't fried, block distractions, use active recall, not just staring at notes like they'll sink into my soul automatically. Take breaks without guilt, because burnout isn't a flex, it's a red flag. And yes, romanticizing the process. We're talking cute stationery, lo-fi playlist, a little candle, or pretending I'm in a French indie film where I'm studying for the Sorbonne in a vintage sweater. Also, I treat studying like a science experiment. I'm the guinea pig and the scientist. I test, tweak, and track what actually helps me retain stuff, and test what doesn't. And you know what? Now I kind of like studying. Okay, like is a stretch, but I no longer cry into my planner, and that's a win. Part 2, ditch perfection, embrace progress. Perfection is a scam, probably invented by the same guy who said, "You can sleep when you're dead." Not every session needs to be 3 hours long with 12 highlighters and a bullet journal worthy of Pinterest fame. Sometimes it's giving iPad notes, crumb-covered hoodie, and a sandwich. And that is valid. So, progress over perfection. Always. Now, want a trick that actually helps? Start your session with a question. It tricks your brain into curiosity mode. Like, wait, what is the difference between a bull market and a bear market? Now, your brain's like, oh my god, let me solve this mystery real quick. Section 3, the study plan. 1. Pick your learning path. Ask yourself, why are you studying? For school, for work, for you? Knowing your why makes the how way easier. And if you're like me, trying to do all 3, welcome to the Overachiever Club. We meet Sundays and cry Thursdays. 2. Your brain is not like everyone else's brain. Not everyone learns the same way, and it's a fact. Your bestie might vibe with lecture videos, but you might need to teach your plant like it's enrolled in Harvard. Let's test it. Do you like watching videos and feel smart after? You're a visual/audio learner. Do you need to do the thing to get it? You're a kinesthetic learner. Do you need to explain it to your plants like they're in a college lecture? You're a verbal learner. Point is, don't copy someone else's study method. Find your flavor and own it. Section 4, focus like a pro. The Pomodoro method. You've heard of it before, but it works. Set a 25-minute timer, focus hard, then take a 5-minute break. Do this 4 times, then take a longer break, say 15 to 30 minutes. Now, why does it work? Your brain likes sprints. Long marathons? Not cute. Want to level up? Try 50-10 method for that deep focus. 90-minute flow states, aka beast mode. Bonus, use a cute timer. Flora or forest are adorable and not sponsored. Yet. Next up are binaural beats. These are basically audio tracks that play slightly different frequencies in each ear, supposedly syncing with your brain waves. For example, one ear might hear a 200 Hz tone and the other hears 210 Hz. Your brain, at the end, perceives a 10 Hz beat. The idea is you pick a frequency that induces focus like alpha or beta waves. Now, I'll be honest, the science here is mixed. Some studies hint at a small concentration boost, others say it could just be a placebo. Your brain expects to focus when you put on those headphones, right? Either way, it's free to try. Personally, I find these tracks oddly soothing, like ambient space rain, and I use them to drown out background noise. Give it a go and see what you think. Now, have you heard of Study With Me live streams? They're kind of wild. Imagine turning your study session into a co-working cafe, but online. You join a live stream on YouTube or Twitch where someone else is studying or working in real time and watch a recorded study session. And you just study with them. No one is grading you or anything, you're just in the same virtual room. It sounds silly, but there's something magical about it. Human brains are social, even when we're solo. Now, phone hack of the year, airplane mode. You can't study if your phone is blowing up, your group chat is popping up, and you're trying to just check Instagram for a second. No, stop it. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, use an app like Forest or Opal to literally block distractions, or throw your phone across the room. I support all methods. This is sacred study time. You're building your dream life. Instagram can't wait. Section 5, time blocking. Planning your study time based on when I feel like it is a trap, and the vibes will betray you. You need to schedule your study like it's a date with your future rich self. I'm talking Google Calendar, Notion, whatever works for you, which we'll talk about in a sec. But it has to be somewhere. And this is where I throw in my personal favorite, the CEO Sunday method. On Sunday nights, I sit down, plan out my week, and block time for each of my priorities like I'm running a billion-dollar business. Section 6, learning tools. Okay, let's talk gear. I mean, digital tools that make studying so much cooler now. First up, Notebook LM. This is a newish AI note-taking buddy from Google that I'm totally geeking out over. Imagine you upload your lecture notes or a PDF of a textbook to it. Then you can ask it questions about your notes, and it gives you summaries or explanations. It's like having a super smart assistant who's read everything in your notebook and answers questions. I once had to study last minute for a finance test, and God, this was a lifesaver. Speaking of smart assistants, I had to talk about ChatGPT. This AI is everywhere and for good reason. It's like a pocket professor ready to help you 24/7. Need an explanation on a tough concept? Ask ChatGPT. Want a quick quiz question to test yourself? It can whip one up. Stuck on a study planner? it can draft one. Next, Notion. Well, this isn't new, but they've been adding AI features lately that make it even more powerful. Notion is like your digital brain for everything. I personally keep all my study plans, class notes, and to-do lists in Notion. And I also design systems. The AI can help me write better summaries, brainstorm ideas, or even generate outlines. It's super customizable. You can make a page for literally anything. For example, a table that tracks your revision schedule or a page with linked flashcards. Notion just ties everything together, so my notes, tasks, and goals live in one place. It's like a Swiss Army knife for my brain. We also have the slick AI planners and calendar apps now. Think of tools like Motion, Anydo, or other smart calendars that plan your week for you. You tell them your tasks, deadlines, and how many hours you want to study, and they automatically carve up time blocks in your schedule. It's like having a personal secretary for your life. One nifty feature. Some calendars now integrate with your to-do list. Imagine finishing one task and it suggests the next study session. Smooth productivity. Notion now integrates with Google Calendar and pretty much does the same. The theme here is these tools don't replace you. They boost you. They make your learning faster, more organized, and hey, even kind of fun. Use them to organize info, quiz yourself, or stay motivated. And definitely experiment. Try a few and see what clicks. For instance, maybe Notebook LM isn't your jam, but you love the way Notion lets you color code projects. There's no one-size-fits-all app. The point is to build a toolkit that fits your style. With the right tools at your side, you might wonder how you ever studied without AI. Section 7, Learning Science. All right, now let's geek out in some science because learning how to learn is a real power move. First up, retrieval practice. Fancy term, huh? It basically means testing yourself. Flashcards, practice quizzes, even closing your eyes and trying to recall what you just read. It sounds simple, but research shows it's way more effective than just rereading notes. Every time you force your brain to pull information out, you strengthen that memory. Closely related is spaced repetition. This is all about timing. Instead of studying something just once, you review it multiple times with gaps in between. There's a famous forgetting curve, shout out to Hermann Ebbinghaus from the 1800s, showing we forget information quickly without review. Spaced repetition fights that by refreshing the memory just before it fades. Think of it like watering a plant periodically so it really takes root. Now, an old but gold method, the Feynman technique, named after physicist Richard Feynman. It's basically teach it like I'm 5. Pick a concept and explain it in the simplest way possible, as if to a kid, or a rubber duck, or your dog. I've done both, trust me. If you get stuck or rely on jargon that highlights what you don't fully understand, then go back, review that part, and try teaching again. Teaching forces you to organize your knowledge in plain language. Oh, and bonus science tip. Did you know regular review plus good sleep and hydration actually physically changes your brain? Scientists talk about neuroplasticity, basically your brain rewiring itself when you learn. So when you mix in retrieval practice, spacing, and Feynman explanation, you're literally giving your brain exercise. Picture it like building muscle. Each learning strategy is a workout rep. Use them consistently and your brain gym gets stronger. The key here is to combine these methods. Learning is a craft, not just a chore. And these science-backed strategies are like giving your brain superpowers. That's a wrap for today, friends. I hope you feel a bit more ready to study like a champion in 2025. We covered a ton. Focus hacks, AI tools, and learning science. Now, it's your turn to mix and match what fits for you and watch yourself level up. If you try something new, I'd love to hear how it goes. You've got this. I'm proud of you already. If you love this episode, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and share this with someone who needs to romanticize their study life in 2025. Your support means the world. Until next time, stay thriving, stay glowing, and remember, studying is self-care when you do it like this. Love you, mean it. Tima.